Ever felt like you're drowning in a sea of Trello cards? Like your workflows are a chaotic symphony of manual tasks, and you're the conductor with a broken baton? You're clicking, dragging, assigning, and archiving until your fingers ache, and you're wondering, isn't there a better way? Well, what if I told you there's a secret weapon hidden within Trello, a digital assistant ready to take on the repetitive grunt work, freeing you up to focus on the strategic stuff? A tool that can automate your boards, streamline your processes, and bring a sense of calm to your Trello chaos? That, my friends, is Trello's Butler. But what exactly is Butler? It's more than just a fancy name. It's a powerful automation engine built right into Trello, designed to handle those tedious, time-consuming tasks that bog down your productivity. Think of it as your digital butler, always ready to anticipate your needs and execute them with precision. Now, before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let's address the elephant in the room. Why should you even care about automation in Trello? Isn't it just for project managers with massive teams? Absolutely not. Whether you're a solo freelancer, a small business owner, or part of a large corporation, automation can revolutionize your workflow. Imagine automatically moving cards when they're due, assigning tasks based on labels, or generating reports with a single click. Think of it this way: time is your most valuable asset. Every minute you spend on manual tasks is a minute you could be spending on something more impactful. Butler lets you reclaim that time, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. So, how does this magical Butler work? At its core, Butler operates on a simple principle: triggers and actions. A trigger is an event that initiates an action. For example, a trigger could be when a card is moved to the done list. An action is what Butler does in response to that trigger, like archive the card and add a comment. Butler offers a wide range of triggers and actions, giving you incredible flexibility in automating your workflows. Let's break down some of the key components. 1. Rules. Rules are the backbone of Butler automation. They are essentially if-then statements. If this trigger occurs, then perform this action. You can create rules for just about anything you can think of, from simple tasks like moving cards to complex workflows involving multiple actions. For example, you could create a rule that says, when a card is moved to the in-progress list, assign it to specific team member, add the urgent label, and set the due date to 3 days from now. 2. Card buttons. Card buttons allow you to trigger actions with a single click directly from a card. Imagine you have a card that needs to be reviewed by a specific team member. Instead of manually assigning them and adding a comment, you can create a card button that does it all for you. You can customize the button's name and appearance, making it easy to identify and use. Card buttons are perfect for frequently performed tasks that require manual intervention. 3. Board buttons. Similar to card buttons, board buttons trigger actions at the board level. You can use them to perform tasks that affect multiple cards or the entire board, such as archiving all completed cards or generating a weekly report. Board buttons are great for streamlining repetitive board-wide tasks and ensuring consistency across your workflows. 4. Scheduled commands. Scheduled commands allow you to automate actions that occur at specific times or intervals. For example, you could schedule a command to archive all cards in the done list every Friday at 5 p.m. Scheduled commands are ideal for tasks that need to be performed regularly, such as generating reports, cleaning up boards, or sending reminders. 5. Due date commands. Due date commands trigger actions based on card due dates. You can use them to send reminders, move cards, or change labels when a card's due date approaches or passes. Due date commands are essential for staying on top of deadlines and ensuring that tasks are completed on time. Now, let's walk through a few practical examples of how you can use Butler to automate your Trello boards. Example 1. Streamlining a content creation workflow. Imagine you're a content creator with a Trello board for managing your blog posts. You can use Butler to automate several steps in your workflow. Example 2. Managing a customer support board. If you're using Trello to manage customer support tickets, Butler can help you automate ticket routing and prioritization. Example 3. Automating a project management board. For project management, Butler can automate tasks like assigning tasks, setting due dates, and generating reports. Now, you might be thinking, this sounds great, but is it complicated to set up? The answer is no. Butler is designed to be user-friendly, with a visual interface that makes it easy to create rules and commands. You don't need any coding experience to get started. Trello provides a wealth of resources, including tutorials, templates, and documentation, to help you learn how to use Butler effectively. You can also find a vibrant community of Trello users online who are happy to share their tips and tricks. To access Butler, look for the automation button on your Trello board. From there, you can create new rules, card buttons, board buttons, scheduled commands, and due date commands. Start small. Begin by automating a few simple tasks, and gradually expand your automation as you become more comfortable with the tool. Remember, the goal of Butler is to simplify your workflows and free up your time. Don't try to automate everything at once. Focus on the tasks that are most time-consuming and repetitive. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.